Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Welcome to another Archipelago stream. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Hello, Ventru. If you don't make it, hope you have a good night. Hello, Keys. Be here in a while. Okay, well, we'll see you back here in a bit. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend going? Everything should be up and running. Hello, Bucky. We're having fun. Do that. Alright, let's go ahead. While people are shuffling in, let's get to game. Should be this one. And then we wait a moment. Yay! Okay, it popped up. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're back for the 4th stream of Archipelago. We have yeah, we still need to explore a lot of the Fawn Coast, so I'm gonna do that while I'm chatting, because we still have a ways to go. We have 2 of the key items for Dark Souls 3 that we need to finish the game. We're 2 short in FF12. I don't actually know the exact number that we have, but we're 2 short. And Hollow Knight, we are 1 treasure here. Hollow Knight, we're 3 short, I think. Hello, Sam. Hello, Minty. At least I think that's... Oh, no, that's a chocobo. That is not a treasure. That green dot is a chocobo. Oh, I forgot I had telekinesis. I was like, how am I going to hit these birds? And then I remembered, the game has been very kind. Nameless Knight Armor. Neat. So yeah, we're just sort of... Oh, hi, Mandragora. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. There's a lot left to do, especially in FF12. There's still a decent amount in Dark Souls 3, and there's a lot in Hollow Knight, although we popped in there very briefly at the end of last stream and discovered we're kind of close to BK'd in Hollow Knight. We really need some additional movement abilities. Either the other half of Mantis Claw or Monarch Wings. Because I think all said and done, there's like 6 checks across the entire map that the map says we can get. And at least one of those, I have no idea how. So, hopefully that's not a load-bearing check, because... because if so, we'll be in trouble. But we've got loads left to do. We're going to start in FF12 today. Because we have so much momentum on our side here. So much left we can do here. I don't remember anything about anything we have in our inventory. The only thing I remember is we have Genji armor easily purchasable on any of the Sky Ferries for functionally no money. And I don't remember anything else. I'm actually a little surprised. Do we have a greatsword? Yeah, we have a greatsword on Vaughn. That's right. We do have a greatsword on Vaughn. So right now, I'm just working to clean out the Fawn Coast treasure chests. Because we kind of got here right before dipping into a different game last time. So I kind of want to make sure we're done with the Fawn Coast. And then I don't really know what we're going to do. There's still a lot of the map that we do not have access to. Where is this treasure chest? Is it up here and I didn't head over here? Oh. I see it. I see it. I see it. Fine wool. Neat. It's also funny because I normally just like run straight through the Fawn Coast because there's not that much here that's actually interesting in runs. So there's a lot of areas here that I just never go to. Like, I fully forgot there were pirates here. Pirates, I'm not sure how smart it was to berserk my 2 strongest physical attackers, but go off, I guess. Twinkling Dragon Head Stone? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. that the one that turns you into a dragon in Dark Souls 3? I simply don't know. Well, we'll find out when we head back to Dark Souls 3 later. But yeah, we're gonna start in FF12 because it's a nice, it's a little lighter, a little easier. We'll get to the more mechanically intensive games probably not too much longer. Oh, and I think I gave Fran and Ash access to license boards with actual healing magic, so I don't know if I actually unlocked those last time or not, but that will definitely be on the itinerary to unlock. All right. Give treasure. I can also probably start the hunt side quest, can't I? That might actually be worth doing, because I know to some degree those are key item checks. I am a bird of prey. Yeah, because I think the trophies are key item checks. As in, the monster that drops a trophy will now drop a different key item. Potentially even a different trophy. But we'll see. And then the Thalassian's over here, right? Oh, how many? 2 treasures in this set. Okay. Is the key available? No, because we haven't done the Antlion side quest yet. But I believe it will be after we do that quest. And it will be sort of a random check, just like everything else. So, at least I believe so. I don't know that we got that far in the other rando, but that would be my assumption. Oh, big laser. How do you get... Oh, you have to head up. That's right. You have to head up on the cliff, and then the Thalassian spawns. Yeah, I don't believe so. I didn't see it where it normally is, because it's next to a guy right by the main entrance. So I am assuming it is still tied to its, like, default spawn check. How do you make the Thalassian spawn? This is the struggle I sometimes run into, is that I don't remember how to do things. If they're not a thing I do in my challenge runs, I often forget how to do them. Because do you just hang out up here until it spawns? Is that what it is? Yeah, I walked up here and then it didn't... Does it take time? Ah, it takes time. I'm impatient. I'm impatient, Minty. That's always my problem. Which is not really news to me. Oh, does Fran have... Fran does not have a faux reflect status, Gambit, and she probably should, because I think she is the reason Ash is dead. There we go. So I'm pretty sure Fran just reflected magic back and killed Ash. So, whoops. Hey, Fran, what did I just tell you to do? I believe I just told you not to do that. Listen, any help you provide, Minty, I appreciate. Because Lord knows I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. And we get... Oh, a bunch of things. Ooh, Queen Station Stag. I am trying to remember if that gets... Did we have access to Queen Station? I think we might have. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we may have already had access to Queen Station. So I don't actually know if that is helpful. Ooh, 3 items here. But we'll find out. Hopefully we'll get something that I know is useful for Hollow Knight. But we will see. I see. Vaughn and Balthier do not have anything to target ranged enemies with. That is not what I want. Can you learn something that lets you hit ranged enemies? Or am I just screwed? You do get access to some dark magic. So maybe I just have you use Darkra? Yeah. I'll just have you use Darkra on flying enemies. Until I have potentially a better solution to this problem. And you don't have anything on your gambits. That's exciting. Let's see. Adrenaline, HP, improved counterattacking. Yeah, you don't really have anything either. You do have Gambler over here, but I can't remember if that actually gives anything, like, useful. I don't see... Oh, you also get Shades of Black. Hold on. Yeah, I could give him a second license board. That is always an option. I'm trying to avoid doing that yet until I have all the characters so I know what I want to make each person. So if I don't need to, I'd prefer not to. And I'll just give him Shades of Black for now. That should accomplish what I need it to. Where are you? I don't even know. There aren't really that many flying enemies in this game anyway, so I'm not overly... Oh, wait, hold on. There aren't really that many flying enemies, so it's not, like, a huge concern anyway. Leo Gem. Alright, there's 2 more treasures in this area of the map. Let's see if we can find them. Happy Sunday. Okay. Saw 1 treasure over here. Large soul of a deserted corpse. That is a chocobo, not a treasure chest. This is a treasure chest, though. Whispering root in the hive. I think that's just essence, so not super useful. Not super useful. Alright. 2 treasure chests in this area of the map. Yeah, I'm curious if we're gonna... I'm trying to think what hunts I would even have access to at this point. I can probably check. At some point when I have a minute. Ooh, I found Scathe! Oh, why is everyone dead? Why is everyone dead? Hold on. Hold on. Get up. I got distracted by a shiny spell and then wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, having Scathe is good. It is not a fast spell, but it does deal pretty good damage. Especially because I'm still pretty early in the game to have it. Let's see. Although I also have no idea who can even learn Scathe, so let me check that. Yeah, I got Scathe and people died, as is correct. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Let me see. Scathe is learnable by J. Is anyone J? Nope, no one is J. So no one in my party could learn Scathe, and I could add that to as someone's license board, but I don't think I want to. Because Penella's going to be the best character to use that doesn't already have 2 license boards, so I will just wait and hope Penella joins at some point. 2 treasures here. Because like the only decently magicked character in my party right now that doesn't have 2 license boards is Vaughn, and Vaughn has great swords, so I do not wish to divide his attention between great swords and Scathe. I also don't think he has a great amount of magic lores, so that's okay. Here. I mean, as evidenced by the fact that he's not doing a great job of healing. Found their Stardust. I think that's just a sellable. There should be one more item in this area of the map. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish clearing out the treasures in the Sita Uplands. And then I think we move on to looking at like hunts and specific quests we can do now. To see what we can like unlock. And then depending on how that goes, it may be then time to move to a different game. Oh wait, did I see? Yes, green. Treasure! Whispering Root. So I believe that is just more essence that I may or may not need. I don't know, because I don't think I've made it over there yet. And one treasure here. Oh, found it. Echo herbs, please. Let's see. Soul of a deserted corpse, more garbage. Is up away? I always get slightly turned around because I feel like the zone transitions on this map are not where I expect them to be. Okay. Let's see. That's not away. Yeah. And this is a crystal. This is the gold one. Oh, does this guy tell me to do something? Yes. Because normally this would give you the key. Yes, okay. That is a check. I thought it was, but I could not remember. And it gave me night leggings and a Titanite shard. So, ooh, this area of the map has 3 treasures. That is one nice thing about FF12 is once you unlock a new area of the map, you do get a lot of checks pretty quickly. It does also mean there's a lot of garbage in the pool of items, but you know. That's what we're here for. Echo herbs, please. Let's see. Need treasure. No, stop. Oh my gosh. Please hit Vaughn, wake him up. Okay, you've killed Vaughn. Probably could have used an item for that, but I didn't, and I'm okay with that. I don't see any treasure. Can every enemy in the game stop silencing Vaughn? I would love that if you would stop doing that. Oh, you know what? Let me lead with Balthier. So they're not constantly afflicting my lead character, who's the only person who can cure statuses with status effects that stop him from doing that. Now, in theory, they'll target Balthier more. Vox. Okay, well, I got the ability to cure silence. It is, actually, that may be one that everyone gets access to. Let me check. Basic fire magic. Basic wind... Yeah, basic wind magic? Basic white magic. Okay. Now Balthier has a spell he can cast. And that spell is Box. So now you can cure silence. That's off. Success. Still 2 treasures remain. Let's see. Where are they? Okay, there's one over here. Wolnir's Holy Sword. That's fun. I don't actually know if it's even remotely usable, but it's fun. And then there's no... Well, there's still 1 treasure left, and I apparently... Oh, it's right here. Found it. Did I get any good attacks in Hollow Knight? Yes, I can attack up, in addition to being able to attack down, and we still have Great Slash for left and right attack. So, I don't have any of the left-right attacks that you would normally get, but I can still attack in those directions with Great Slash, and I have up slash, so I did get 1 additional direction of attack. This just goes to the Soken Cave Palace, so I don't need to explore over here quite yet because there are no items here. So goodbye. So, we still don't have any of the, like, We're still stuck with Howling Wraiths as our only spell. Yeah, so kind of is really the answer. It could be worse. It could be better. The real thing, more than directional attacks, I would like to get more spells. Because we still only have Howling Wraiths, which is good, but it is the worst of the 3 spells, in my opinion. Do I not have Libra on someone? I apparently don't have Libra on anyone. Let me fix that. Because I feel like Libra is one everyone gets. Yeah, Libra is one everyone gets, and I just never set up gambits for it. Hello, Grim. Welcome on in. Let me do this so I stop killing myself by running into traps like an idiot. Oh, why is... There we go. We're looking for 1 more treasure. Oh yeah, Descending Dark is really good because it deals... It also deals AoE damage, but it also has some invulnerability frames. Fireball gives me a ranged attack. There's so much to love, and I'm just stuck with what I would consider my least favorite spell. So, we're having fun. Maybe we'll find some more spells once we get a little further in. That would be lovely. How's the game treating ya? It is treating me mostly well. We're mostly doing well in our randomizer shenanigans. We're struggling a little bit in Hollow Knight. FF12 has a lot open to us. Dark Souls 3 has a lot open to us. But I also kept dying at the end of last stream to the same boss. And I'm trying to decide if I want to keep throwing myself at it, or if I want to accept that that's not my path. Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome. Probably worthless, but it is a Pyromancy Tome. We will see. Where? Nope, don't run around. What? Treasure. Cards. So that's all the treasures here. Okay, well that one I just ran into even though I could see it. Perhaps visibility was not my problem. Perhaps me being stupid was my problem. Perhaps me being stupid was my problem. Does this take us to... Okay, yeah. And then this goes into Cerebi, which we're not going to get into quite yet. Even though I did just enter it, but we're not doing it quite yet. We're gonna leave. We're gonna finish up Sita, and then we're gonna take a look at some of the hunts. Yeah, the traps are so loud in this game. For just no reason. Trying to get... There's more of this area we need to explore. Yeah, I'm intelligently challenged. Yeah, that feels about right. Let's see. We got 2 treasures in this zone. And there is one here. The porcine shield. So we have a pig shield, which I think does literally nothing for us. Pretty sure it's just a mediocre shield. That looks like a pig face. We are getting a lot of experience. Huh. Okay. So that's the Sword of Kings. Alright, so for FF12, the only item we have left that we need is another systems access key. Because we have the Goddess Magicite, the Dawn Shard, and the Sword of Kings. So we have 2 shiny stones and a sword. So now all we need is the second systems access key so we can head to the Ritterana Cataract, beat Cid, and that's the end of the game. So we might actually be fairly close to beating FF12. Got a ways to go in Dark Souls and Hollow Knight, but you know, pretty decent progress. Ah. Sorry. Scathe is bright, it turns out. Maiden robe. I think that's just some bad armor. Well, I'm glad we went through the whole Sita Uplands, because... Oh, yeah. If we finish FF12, that will unlock... I would assume still hundreds of checks. I don't actually... I think there is a command in the server settings to, like, tell me how many checks are left, but I don't know what it is. But I'm reasonably confident there are still, like, hundreds and hundreds of checks left in 12. So if we happen to get really lucky and finish it super early, that would definitely see us done with the randomizer almost certainly very quickly. Because usually in an Archipelago, especially one where you have this many checks in each game, in my experience, it's usually once one game is finished, it sort of snowballs very quickly into finishing the Archipelago. And a grub. There's something we needed. There's something unlocked by grubs, isn't there? Not an essential item, but like a decent item that we need, and I think that may actually... Yeah, it's so fun with Archipelagos, because you just never know how long each game is going to take. Because even now, like, we're one key item away, functionally, from finishing FF12. It could still be the last game we finish. I do appreciate that the item we need is the system's access key, because there's 2 of those out in the world. Because, well, there are 3 total. We have 1, so there's still 2 left, and we only need 1 of them. At least I think so. Let me double check. Yeah. We need a second one because that gives Ritter on a cataract. Would you happen to have any general advice tips for FF7? I assume, asking just to clarify, because we've been playing a modified version on stream. I assume you're playing vanilla FF7. In which case, I would definitely, when you see HP pluses in the shop, buy a decent handful of them. Having a hugely buffed HP total can do a lot to make the game much, much easier. Beyond that, I'm not sure, like, what general advice to give. Hello, welcome to live stream. Okay, yeah, I was pretty sure you meant OG FF7, because if you didn't, you likely would have clarified, but I only clarified because, obviously, we have not been playing vanilla FF7 on the channel. Alright, so we've fully cleared out the Cedar Uplands, and we've fully cleared out Fawn Coast and Cedar Uplands. Let me see, are there any hunts we can do? Because hunts are nice for LP and stuff. Sorbet? Gonna be near the West Sluice Control. Can I get to Sorbet? My inclination is no. Oh, I know we could do Balzac. So let's go to Westerstand and let's do that. Get him taken care of. That way, as productive as just sort of running around has been, it is nice to also do things other than just running around, to have, like, actual goals. You can do what? Balzac. It's the big dragon here. Let me slow down the combat speed as well. Do I have Dispel? Doesn't look like I have Dispel. Do I have any Dispel modes? I do not have any Dispel modes, so I guess we're just gonna have to accept the speed. Sorbet is doable without checks. Okay, I thought so. I was pretty sure it was just there were other things that you need checks for, but I didn't think Sorbet was blocked. Thank you for clarifying, Talon. Oh boy. The quickening chains are really obnoxious. I should... What ult does this guy absorb? Hey, Fran, could you stop using Aqua with Shades of Black, please? It is the one element it absorbs. So I would love it if you would stop using just that. That would be cool. Wow, he can't even hurt Fran. He just hit her like 5 times in a row, and it did nothing. Anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, obviously, I assume you have already looked up... I'm sorry, did I get an item for that? I wasn't paying any attention. I don't think this guy drops an item. I just need to turn it in low town. Okay. I assume you have looked up what each of them are. And no, I really don't have any advice. The quickening chains kind of suck. Because they're so random, especially if you're trying to get all of them versus just, you know, getting as many as possible. Yeah, they really, it's not a good name. It should not be Balzac, because I am saying it with as clear a Z as I possibly can, and it still just sounds like Balzac. Yeah, I kind of agree with Bucky. Have you considered not 100%ing the game? But yeah, that one you kind of just have to suffer through. Especially the ones that are like the hardest to get aren't even necessarily like the strongest ones. There's one that you have to get a ton of level 1 quickenings for. And for that one, I would almost say just don't level up. Don't get all the quickening slots for everyone. Just leave everyone stuck at just one. Otherwise, you're just going to almost certainly use stronger quickenings and waste a bunch of time. Oh, like 5 of every level? So that one, I always just keep in the back of your mind, like, who still has quickening charges left, and always aim to click on anyone else, because if they show up and it's like lit up like you can click it, it's going to be refresh. What'd we get here? Great Axe, Mortician's Ashes. So that might be good. It'll unlock a shop item, some shop items in DS3, but I won't know what that is until we get over there. Where is Sorbet? But yeah, just aim to click on whoever has the least charges left. That way, you maximize your chance that you will use a lower level one or refresh them instead of wasting all of your high level quickenings, and then suddenly you have no quickenings left. But that's my best advice. I don't think it's the great advice. Bottom left of the waterway? Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Music Freak. This is not the way to go. Okay, yeah, we're good. I wasn't sure damage-wise if we'd be good, but we definitely should be. Oh, there are 2 treasures here. Might as well grab them while I'm here. If I can reach them. Because I don't have the sluice gate key. Let's see. Oh, I can grab them because they're right here. A lore tablet, fantastic. We love lore. And lightning clutch ring, that's fine. Okay. Now, how do I make... No, I need to... There we go. Found it. 39. Okay, yeah, and this is a reasonably level place for us. And actually, we're probably... Our levels match the enemies here, but we're probably functionally over-leveled because of the gear we have. And at some point, I should probably take another short break to spend some of the LP I've been getting, because I have a lot of LP. Let me lead with Ash as well. Alright. Yes, Sorbet is right here. Thank you to whoever pointed that out. I believe it was music, but I also don't remember things, so... Let's actually just use Asunaga. Do I have... anyone in my party know any time magic? Huh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let me... Oh, no. Let me do that. Do you have... No, you don't have anything. Yes. Yes, my advice for completing all the quickenings is read Minty's messages in chat. They have phrased the suggestions far better than I did. Listen to them. And let's see what we got. Yeah, we do have all three. No, we don't have all three female characters, so we cannot get. We can't spawn Orthros. You do have to have all three, and we do not have Pinello. Also, he's probably a little high level for us at this point. We got Gundir's armor and a Georock, so garbage. Although... Yeah. The Sorbet drops... Do I have the broken key, actually? That's a good question. Actually, do not remember now. I did get the broken key. Okay, I thought so. It just occurred to me. I'm like, oh, I can also turn in the hunt. Because yes. Thank you for confirming my memory, Minty. I don't remember things. Alright, so that means we can head back. To, yeah, we might as well go this way. We can actually turn in this hunt. 12 grubs yet? I think so. I think we were at 11 and we did get one this stream. I think one of the treasure chests in the Cedar Uplands was a grub. So... I don't remember what 12 grubs is. So I don't actually remember why we wanted 12 grubs. But I recall there was an item of some significance. Hello, Sorbet. We get... And we get... Sunstone, Unbreakable Heart's really good, and Rancid Egg. I mean, Sam, to be fair, one thing that really helps me remember things between streams is chat is here. And they remind me of the things I forget. It's very helpful having chat here. To be like, you did this already, or you can do this now, or you told us to remind you of this thing, and I'm like, thank you, chat. I outsource half my memory to chat. All right. Anyway, we did get a sunstone, which is interesting, because that does mean we can now. Wait, what can we do with the sunstone? We can talk to Dallin. What am I doing? It's not a shadestone. We can go show the sunstone to Dallin, and he'll give us another key item or two. I got my stones confused. Yeah, then maybe I'll just look at the key items to see like what we have available to us. Because I don't exactly remember what key item checks we've gotten. Oh, what time is it? 6:45. Okay. Hello, Dallin. Serpent Wine Must, a Dremelec Gill. And, okay, nothing too exciting. I think I must have... Oh, the Dawn Shard. I probably showed him the Dawn Shard. Which I apparently did not do. Okay. Crescent Stone we've used. Brig Key we've used. Dusty Letter. We could get hints. I don't think we're in needing hints. What level is the Viral Hunt? Because in theory, I have access to the Cerebi Stab. Age-worn Key. I don't know if we can get deep enough to do that, and I don't think we're actually... yes. So Mont Blanc gives boss rewards, gives Esper rewards, gives loads of things. We don't have the clan primer, so we can't get in there yet. Viral is in the 40s. Okay, so we could probably do that. Fafnir. Used to access the upper floor of Cleo's Technics in Bujerba. Okay, let's go to Bujerba real quick and see if we can do that. But yeah, once we get the clan primer, that's going to unlock so many Mont Blanc checks. And all of the rare hunts. That's one of the last, like, really big key items. Okay, Hellworm, yeah, we're not at the level I would want to be to do that. And I don't know that we even have all 3 of those spells. But good to know in case that becomes necessary. Bubble Decoy Reverse. Yeah, as I recall, in the Just FF12 randomizer we did a couple months back, I think the clan primer unlocked a lot of things, and then the bomb hunt was what gave us the last check we needed, so... I would love to get the clan primer. Alright, we're heading to the Technic shop, which is... yeah. How many Espers do I have? What a great question. I haven't the foggiest... Where do I even see what Espers I have? Is there an easy place to see what Espers you have? Status, maybe? Status! Nope. Nope. Okay, you have to go to licenses. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? If I'm counting correctly. Because we have Shemhazai, Belias, Marius, Adremelech, Zeramis, and I think that is it, because I'm pretty sure I didn't give anyone... I'm pretty sure no one has learned an Esper yet. Hello, Trellian. Oh, I can open the ability view here? Okay, I've opened the ability view, but it does not show me where any of the Espers are. That's probably not a bad idea, Grim, but going to Dark Souls 3 earlier in stream so I'm not as tired. Oh, because I haven't bought any. That is a good point. I don't think Espers block anything. Guess what? Ash... No, guess what? Bosch, have Belias. Hopefully that's not a mistake. If so, I could always reset. There we go. Okay. That makes way more sense. I did not think about that, Minty. But yeah, okay, now they show. So I have 5 of 12. Yes, yeah, Talon, you are also correct. I don't know that I've ever needed to know that. Okay, so I can access the second... I can access the second floor here. Do I need to talk to him? The first hour has gone well. We actually got one of the special swords for FF12. So we only need the one more systems access key and we can finish 12. Bujerban Madu quest? I have not. I don't actually remember that one. Can I... Okay, I don't think I can continue this quest. Because I think I need to complete the rare hunt for Pilica to trust me enough to tell me to go there. So even though I have access to the second floor, whatever key item is there, I cannot even get. Yeah, what's the Bujerban Madu quest? I don't remember anything about this game. Bujerban Madu. Oh, the 14 bottles quest. I don't know. I don't know if those will give key items. Where's the nearest bottle? And I'll pick it up and see if it's just a bottle that I can sell or if it's a key item. Yeah, basically, I need the clan primer, accept the quest, do the quest, and then... Or do the hunt, I should say. And then I can actually do that. Because isn't there... I'm trying to remember where... I've done this quest, like, once ever. This isn't even remotely where I'm trying to go. The room before Lusu on a balcony right outside the mines. Okay. I think that was actually the bottle I was headed towards. Right, like, here. Yeah. A cask of Bujerban Madu. Okay, it doesn't look like... Okay, so it doesn't look like that is an important quest. So I do not have to do that. Unless they give you something. Okay, yes. So that is not, Do you get something for completing all of them, or is it just money? Hold on. Okay, no. Okay, so yes, the Bujerban Madu, thankfully, are not key items. And it looks like, yeah, it just gives money, so I don't need to do it. Okay. Good to check, though, because I didn't remember if it was randomized, and I don't even remember if it's a setting to potentially randomize it, so... Always better to confirm. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Pelika's quest, that's what I thought, but I didn't see any place to interact. Let me double check one more time while I'm here, but I don't think there was any place for me to interact. And so... my assumption is that I can't actually get the item until I actually do the quest. Or do the hunt that Pelika gives. Yeah, there is nothing to interact with, so I will have to come back and do this later. Once I have the clan primer and can do the turtle hunt, whatever, I don't remember what it is. The rock toys, I think it is. Alright, where are we going next? Oh, okay. Well, first, I'm gonna spend some LP. Because I keep forgetting to. So let's spend some LP to make our party a little bit stronger. Yes, I would like to make myself immune to death. Counterattacks are always good. Enemies receive counter damage. I love it. Sure. Alright, that's all for you. HP lore. 1,000 more HP is nice. I'll take 1,000 more HP. Some counter damage. Even more HP. Addle, even though I'll probably never have a chance to use it. Kind of just heading down in this direction. I don't really know why. Oh, you know what? Let me get charge. Alright. You... We'll give you Remedy Lures. And Remedy Lures. Phoenix Lures. Potion Lures. Not sure why they gave so many item lures to white mages. Okay. Phoenix Lures. Sure, we'll give you Shelga. You might want Shelga. Is there anything over here? Doesn't really look like anything interesting I have. Ooh, but a Swiftness 1 is good. Let's just go this way. Oh, you know what? I should do shield block. Because she can shield block. Yeah, they didn't. It's kind of just odd that they gave them that in this mod, because in the randomizer, because it's like, I mean, I guess it's fine. I'm not opposed to them getting item lures, but of all the classes, white mages really don't need a ton of help being good at support. Sure, because it's accessories. Okay. Let's just send Bosch over here. So I do have some characters who could theoretically learn the licenses for time magic. I just don't know any useful time magic right now. So it's not so much that no one knows time magic. The issue is that I just don't really have any. Oh, that's true. That's actually a really good point, Trellian. Giving them potion lures probably means they're more likely to actually be able to heal before you have gotten Cure, Cura, what have you. That is a very good counterpoint to me being silly and making jokes. Actually, that's probably a very good design decision. Let's see. So Katana. What is over here? Do you learn healing magic? I don't know what your deal is. Not really. No, we'll send you over with Elementalist. Spellbreaker is fine. Phoenix down. Channeling's probably good. More Phoenix down. HP lures. We love HP. Okay. Right. Alright, what do we have? Do I have any other, like, key items that are useful? I don't think so. I think we've kind of already used these, or we don't have the hunts for them. So let's see what hunts there are. Hunt accepted. Oh, the Zertinan Caverns near the Dalmasca Wester Sand. That is something we could probably do right now. As I recall, I think we got stuck trying to do this last time in the just FF12 randomizer. We sort of struggled a little bit against this fight, but we're better equipped now than we were last time. And I'm gonna say that confidently, even though I don't actually know that that's true. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Where is the entrance to the Zertanan Caverns? In the Wester Sand. Where are you? I assume it's down here, because I don't remember seeing it. Yeah, I also have more people this time, because I think I only had 3 party members, and now I have a whole 5. Oh, cool, I found it. Oh, and there might be treasures here, too, so good to stop in here anyway, because who knows what's hiding in them there caves. Because, yeah. And we have the serpent we have the item that Merilith normally drops, so we can also turn in the hunt in addition to doing it. So that means more check opportunities. Georock. Oh. I did forget. We can't do that. You can't access the rest of the Zertanan Caverns until you have accessed the Osmond Plains, and we don't have a Rainstone, so actually we can't do that. I have told a lie. I've told a lie and I've believed a lie. I'm so sorry. I've broken everyone's trust. I feel like that is maybe the 4th time I've tried to go through the Zertanan Caverns before I actually have access to it. Oh, there is... This just leads to Giza Plains, right? Oh, the hunt is in that area? Oh, is that the way to Adremalek? Am I... Like, is this the 3rd... This is like the 5th time I've gotten confused about the Zertanan Caverns. It's because I never entered the Zertanan Caverns. Because there's simply... The hunt is in the entrance. You're all so right. I appreciate you all being right while I'm being very wrong. It's in like this little like cleft over here. Right over here. This boss doesn't use any magic, does it? Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, I'm stupid. Do I have any fun things I can throw? Really? Doesn't look like it uses any magic, so Shelka's not gonna help. Oh, I do have haste. I should haste my party then. Oop. I should have also healed my party. Okay, yeah, we're so good. This thing can't even hit Bosch. Bosch just spent the whole fight blocking. Yeah, I'm so glad I got Bosch those shield lures. Ooh, Darka. And Gnaw. Gnaw's a fun spell. In DS3. Okay. So that is done. Who actually gives you this hunt? Let's see. Tavern Master in the Sand Sea. Okay. We return to the Sand Sea then. Yeah, that was much smoother. Turns out, if the enemy can't hit you, the fight's really easy. And I don't know what Bosch's shield block percentage chance is, but it would seem that it's quite high. Which I appreciate. Let me turn on the map, because I don't know where I'm going. To the Sand Sea. Given it is 7 o'clock, I think once I turn this in, I think it's going to be time to switch games. Let's see here, the Sand Sea. We'll probably go over to DS3, because I don't think we've actually gotten anything that really unlocks really anything in Hollow Knight. We did get the Queen's Garden Stag, but I don't... I think we already had access to that. I could be misremembering. Is it you? Nope. Is it you? You! Hello! And that gave me an Estus shard. And trash. Okay. Not terrible. Not super exciting, but not terrible. Alright. To the south gate. And we save. And hopefully we'll find something in DS3 that'll unlock things. There are many items left to acquire. Okay. Everyone, brace for game shift. Where is... Okay. This should not be on this screen. That will confuse me if you're on this screen. That's true. I'll try the Nameless King real quick. If I die again, I'll just skip it, but... But yeah, usually just taking a little break can sometimes be all you need. Alright. Oh, and now we get to do everyone's favorite thing. Wait for all the items to flow in. I hope everyone enjoys listening to this noise. Because this is all we get. Hello, Potato. How's it going? Oh, you know what? Before I head back in there, though, I should actually drop off those ashes at the Shrine Maiden. Because they might actually unlock something interesting to purchase. The Mortician's Ashes, that's what it is. Ooh, we love... Oh, curry is so good. Whee! Whee! Yeah, more Titanite could be helpful. Oh, I actually thought there would be more than that. Let's go to Firelink. Yeah, we still have never really settled on like an actual weapon to use. I think I just have this big sword equipped just because it's the thing with the most reach. Here's Mortician's Ashes. Anything interesting on them? Gearrock, Soul Totem, Gearrock. Dark Moon Blade? That might actually be decent. I don't remember. Just double checking all of the... Oh, Protect is here. Interesting. Unbreakable Strength we already bought. Okay.
Ashen 1.
So nothing super exciting. Do I have... I have some tomes. Okay. Hi. Longbow Crescent Stone. You had the Crescent Stone? Huh, interesting.
Yes.
Can give you the Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome, Echo Herbs, and a Soul Totem. So, actual... Oh, he has the Uchi Katana. If I recall correctly, the Uchi is, like...
Do not be got what?
One of the best weapons in the game. And I've never actually used it. Go ahead and buy it. Oh gosh, and I've been playing Elden Ring, so now my button memory is completely messed up.
What?
Oh, and I can reinforce my Estus Flask, which I love being able to do. I would need more Titanite for this. I do have Twinkling. Why not? If I'm not going to use the Twinkling Titanite now, when am I going to use it? Okay. We'll make the sword deal more damage. Alright. Now we go back and see if we can kill this nameless king. The other tome, the other tome I have, he can't read. There is another pyromancy and dark sorcery teacher whose name escapes me at this moment, that she is the only one who can read that tome. Because only women can read the dark magics for some reason. Wouldn't your equipment be pretty set this far into the rando? You would think that, Potato. If I were making better decisions, almost certainly. But here I am. Not doing that. Sir, get down here. Ow. Nope, did not mean to hit that many times. Camera, I would love it if you would... Oh, I need to run. I did not run fast enough. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit. I did not get hit. Ow. Yeah, don't mind me. I definitely wasn't holding block, but... Oh my gosh. This arena is also really bad for this fight. There's a reason you fight this guy in a giant open environment. Oh, good lord. Oh, I'm definitely screwed because I didn't start running immediately. Can't even see what's happening. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing this fight. I've decided I don't want to. Alright, anyway, we're gonna... Were we leveling? Oh, yeah, we were using this, and then we switched to the big sword so that we could actually maybe hit things. I did forget that. Yeah, we also, all that will give us is a single check, so... What? Why is that fire orb still there? Why is there a vanilla fire orb here? Do they just always spawn here? Wow, I'm gonna die. Yeah, all that gives us is a single check, so I'm also not that... It would not be worth spending a ton of effort. Ooh, big hat. Oh, yeah, I can put on armor now. I can, and in fact, should, because I will. Let's go with the Alva armor. I'm a big fan of the Alva armor. Yeah, because... Yeah, at some point, maybe... Do I have any of the respec item? Because what I could do at some point is... Later on, if I need to do that check, I could just respec into like a spellcasting build and just shoot lasers at its face. Shooting lasers at its face is quite effective. Ah, okay. Apparently the fireballs are not enemies, so they don't randomize. Oh, also there's fire down there. And apparently there's a lot of not fireproof enemies. I'm gonna ask you both to come out here, where we're not in a very claustrophobic space. Skeleton, can you get over here? Stupid fire orbs. This isn't going great. Okay, let me... Thank you. Good lord, sir. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Ooh. Rough. This is not worth killing. Okay. Anyway. That's not a real wall. Hello. What have you got for me? Ooh, a chunk. Chunks are good. I did not mean to fall down here. Oh, and of course there's that jailer. Need to get out of its line of sight. No, dog. No, I don't have any stamina. I'm playing too much Elden Ring. Used to better stamina regen. Oh, one of these boys. Oh. Ah. No. I will not be dying to you, slime. Not today. Ah. Rubbish and pants. Well, I've been playing too much Elden Ring in that it has screwed up my ability to play Dark Souls. Because my brain is now trying to push all the wrong buttons. Oh, not one of you. Oh, cool. More dogs. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm so dead. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty rough area of this game. Casually, and a part of that is just how many enemies there are. Oh god. So, in a randomizer, where those enemies are also... where there are a lot of enemies and they're all random, it's real bad. Oh, I really want to get this item. Cool, garbage. Thanks. Thanks, game. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. Just gonna... I don't even know where I think I'm going. There's not a bonfire over here. I got time bolts. That's exciting. Yep. Yeah, that's about what I expected. There are still a lot of items here, so we get to dive right back in. And this time we're gonna fight nothing. Just gonna ignore all the enemies. They're not important to me. I don't think I went this way. I think so. Serum. Okay. No. That's a slime. No. Ooh. Alright, we'll go this way. Ow! Stop it. Calamity ring, cool. It's the worst ring in the game. Apparently they were hiding it down here, which is exciting. Oh, hello, crab. Ah! The crab was bait. Oh, God! The crab was a baby. It was a big crab. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're so fine. Oh, no, 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 no. Sure hope there's not an enemy behind me, because I cannot turn around to check. There wasn't. Oh, there is. Oh, it's a poison spewing one, that's right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is... Ooh, Carthus Rouge. Everything is under control now. At no point were things not fully under my control. And I got garbage. Okay. Ooh, large titanite. I don't actually remember if I need any more large titanite, but better to have it and not need it. And now it's the part of the Demon Ruins where I forget where everything is and how to get anywhere. And regrettably, I think I have to bypass this crap. I think the only way forward is... Yeah, this is still better than the swamp. The swamp was impressively bad. Oh, do I have to head past you? I might have to head past you. Because I know there is another... Nope, and I'm dead. Yeah, there's another bonfire down here somewhere. But I cannot find it. Yes, it does indeed randomize the enemies as well. In case that was still something you were unclear on. It does. Although the fire orbs, since they're not enemies, don't appear to be randomized. They are vanilla. Everything else is just nonsense. No, stop. Oh, I didn't even mean to go this way. Well, we'll go this way. Okay. Because ultimately, what I need to do... this is... I'm sure I'm missing some items, because I still have not found the bonfire down here, because I don't know where it's hiding. But... Oh, Lord. Everything is awful. I have to kill the dog. The dog is too fast. But then I should actually just be able to leave. Goodbye. I don't need your nonsense. Okay, the bird is still a little bit of a problem. But I'm choosing to believe if I run fast enough, that the bird can't catch me. I have nothing to support this belief other than blind optimism, but... Huh, it does seem to have worked. Neat. Good news. What are you, level 5? Oh, then I think I do need more large titanite. Gotta get more large titanite somewhere. Normally you get a decent amount here, but obviously that is not how that's gonna work. There's also the giant crossbow that I need to be mindful of, as it were. Yeah. I'm really more of a cat person, so that dog's gotta die. Any chance you won't notice me? Nope, you're gonna notice me. Okay. Ow. Cool. This is what I wanted. Ow. Yep, that's what I needed. Oh boy, did I need ghosts. Actually, missed that this item was back here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Didn't even know you could stagger these. Yeah, there's some long ladders in DS3. Although I'm pretty sure Bloodborne has it beat. Because there is actually, that's a dog and a rat, I think, so that's okay. There is a ladder in Bloodborne that is so long, it's hilariously funny. Stop. Okay, are there even any items up here? Or is it time to be done? Okay, first off, crossbow. You get to calm down now. You've been too loud, too long. And I don't have the time for it. Okay, that hurt more than I thought it was going to. But now we can head back down into the swamp. The regular swamp, not the nightmare hellscape swamp. Okay. Did I already get the items over here? I feel like I probably didn't, right? And yet I don't see any items over here. So maybe I did. Hard to remember things. Oh, nope. There is at least one additional item over here that I did not grab. Which makes sense. I normally wouldn't run this far in here until the crossbows are off, so... Knight's Ring? I think that's bonus strength. Which is fine, but not, like, exciting. And I think that actually means we're kind of done with the Demon Ruins. It is entirely possible there are a few checks here that I missed, but hopefully nothing too important. Bonfire last rested. But as you may be shocked to learn, I don't want to be here anymore, so we're leaving. And I think that means we're into Irithyll, which I think will actually be less miserable than in base game. Although, actually, there are a decent number of enemies here that are just, like, fodder enemies that you don't have to worry about. And they may be replaced with things that are actually scary. So, you know what? I don't know if this is going to be good or not. We'll find out. Into Irithyll. Thank goodness there's this bonfire. I would be so lost without the second bonfire. I'm so optimistic. Listen, you gotta be optimistic. Ow. Ow. Did not have any stamina. Ow. Still did not have any stamina left. No. Thank you. Thank you for the pants, sir. Anyway. I do have... Yeah. I was like, I have the doll, right? I was pretty sure I did. I think I have every key item check other than whichever Lord Souls I need. The fourth Lord Soul that I need, I think, is the only key item check I don't already have. 5,000 gold. Okay. These should be fine. This area is usually... Oh, I didn't rest. I probably should have. Nah, it's fine. This area is normally kind of a nightmare because of the Irithyll Knights, so since they are probably not going to be here, we shouldn't. Because the area is not actually that bad without them. Stealer of pants. Ooh, I found a single dispel mote. I was hoping to have one of those. I mean, obviously, I'd prefer to have a lot of dispel motes, but, you know. What can you do? Ooh. We're gonna... Oh, actually, I think there's an item over here, isn't there? No. Yeah, these winged guys are probably fairly high on the list because of the light pillars that are so effing loud. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this isn't great. Sir, stop that. There was also a Titanite lizard, but I'll investigate that in a second when I'm not being actively murdered by every enemy in this area. Stop it. And there is a check down here. I assume this enemy will drop it. Because normally this enemy drops the Gnaw spell, but it won't because I already have it. Lower tablet. Side by side. I would say Dark Souls is normally, like, better designed with its bullying, but it is still kind of bullying. Okay, now we can go rest. And then make that run again, because we have to make that run again. It is worse in the randomizer because it just puts, obviously, completely random enemies with no regard for whether they should be there or should be allowed to be there. Okay. I get to run back through all of that again. Because this is the path forward. Item back at the top of the stairs. Don't see anything. Wow, I sure just ran head first into that spell. Ow. I'm so glad so many enemies have crossbows. Sir, put me down. Okay. All for an ether. Ooh. The invisible staircase was? I don't see anything. I think it's just really bright right here. But there isn't actually an item here. Yeah, there was the Titanite lizard that I needed to kill. Gosh. So many effing crossbows. Now. Sir. Leave me alone. Okay. Honestly, went better than I expected. I will count that as a success. Some money. I don't think there's an item up here. No. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to remember if there's not an item in a certain area, or if I just think there's not an item because I never go up there because the item that's normally there is garbage. Oop. Titanite scale, that is not what I want. I want large titanite, I think. Okay, you're non-hostile. If an enemy just sort of very casually turns and looks at you in the randomizer, it means it's an enemy that's non-hostile, so you can just ignore it. Now this guy is pretending to be non-hostile. He is lying to you. Ooh, twinkling titanite. And a jade collar. Okay. Not sure jade is my color, but... Let's see... Are you hostile? You seem non-hostile. You're hostile. And also not a thing I want to fight, but... maybe? Steel Gorge. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's not a jailer. That's one of the fire shooting ladies. Nah. I don't want to deal with you. That is an Irithil Knight I don't want to deal with. I really wish I had a torch. I should actually check. I don't think I have a torch. I do not have a torch. Torch is the item I am currently missing. No. Oh, calm down. Oh. I see. Have a good day, sir. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I actually could be very wrong, Grim. I think it is pronounced Gorge, but I don't actually know that for sure. If someone has knowledge on that, that would be an interesting thing to find out. But I think it is Gorge. But as anyone who has watched the channel for any amount of time knows, I am not actually that knowledgeable about pronunciations. Let's go ahead and heal, because I'd like to not have to redo this whole area. And we're running. Camera, can you stop? Camera, I need you to stop camera. Oh, there's an item over here. Which is unfortunate, because the water here slows down movement. Yeah. Oh, I dodged it. I'm so good at dodging things. I definitely dodged it intentionally. Sir, are you going to follow me all over the map? Please, you're obsessed with me. Okay. Black robes. Ooh, black robes for FF12. It's actually kind of nice. Those are not quite end game, but pretty close. Georock. I think I've aggroed every enemy here. We just... I don't know what that was, but... There's a bonfire not too much further, so... Really just need to... not die for a little bit and we'll be fine. Ooh, more chunks. I still need large Titanite shards, but good to have the chunks in advance. Okay, sir. Ow. That's why I didn't want to fight you, because you have too much health. My attacks don't deal that much damage. Ow, I died. Yeah, I'm surprised he followed me that far. Normally they don't. My guess is he was just keeping up enough that his return distance was not dragging him back. Let's see. I think we'll go through this way. Because I'm kind of curious what the boss of Irithyll is. Yeah, Zodiark is way harder than... The final boss of FF12 is not actually that difficult. Okay. What's... Alright. Because you can beat it at level 50 with pretty limited difficulty. Oh, cool. There's a jailer. There's 2 jailers down here. Okay, well, the number of jailers I like to see in any given area is 0. Laser gloves, so not a big fan of that, but they do appear to not care that I'm here. Yeah, Zodiark and Yizmit are the two... Are the 2 hardest. Which one is harder is, yeah, up for debate. Are we missing drops? Not usually. Usually, so in a non-randomized game, those are usually like hollows or zombies that are just sort of laying there to give like ambiance to the space, so they don't really matter. But they look really weird when in the randomizer because they usually get replaced by enemies that do not have an animation to just be non-hostile. So that's the reason they look real weird. But normally you would just run past them and not even think about it. None of these are mimics, right? No, they are not. Worm ring scale. Some pants. Titanite scale. Okay. Nah. I don't think have I used scales for anything? I don't think so. And again, I don't remember what scales are used to upgrade in this. Is there an item back here? No. Okay. Alright. What enemies are going to be here? Really? There's still dogs here? Okay, at least there's only one dog. Normally there's like 3 dogs here, and my favorite pastime in this game is to get absolutely wrecked by just random dogs in this one section. Charcoal pot, more Titanite chunks. I'm beginning to think I have passed the areas where you get large Titanite shards. Oh, you know what I have? Because I haven't killed Yorm. I keep forgetting that Yorm is there, and I haven't dealt with him. So I feel like I should do that, because I think that's holding up my weapon upgrades now. Because I have not gotten the shards that are probably waiting for me in the Cathedral of the Deep. Do I have to learn how to fight Yorm without the Storm Ruler? I don't want to. It sounds hard. No. Is there like an item you drop down to over here? There is. That's right. Ooh, a Black Knight Glaive +5? Excuse me. Where is it? Am I stupid? There it is. I think black knife weapons are fairly strong. And it's already +5. Oh. I hit the wrong button to two-hand again. Okay, I should probably confirm having received the glaive at some point. More scales. Yeah, we're going to experiment with the glaive at this point. Okay, you're just a normal... Not as fast as I'd like, but it does deal really good damage. Is there an item on one of these statues? No? I know there's an item down here I can drop to, but I should actually not do that quite yet. I also can't enchant this glaive. Gotta open this door first. Lore tablet. Okay, now I can drop down here. Ow. Garbage. Okay. And if I recall, there's an item down here. Buy another. Why are there so many jailers? Euclid sextant. That's a measure that I will probably sell. Okay, they're just... Okay. Just loot, not a key item. Sag. Yeah, I can't buff the glaive with greater magic weapon. It is not a valid target. Alright, let's see what this boss is. And then I think we'll go fight Yorm in... Oh, I ran right past this. Another Aquaremote. I'm gonna see what this boss is. Hopefully it's not too difficult. And then we're gonna deal with Yorm. I need to do that so I can get access to that whole area. I think I've put it off long enough. Hello, Ancient Dragon. Hello, Pontiff Wyvern. Alright, this should be... fairly easy? I don't really know this fight that well. Oh, gosh. Can you put your head down here, please? Nope. Okay. Okay, you know what? This is probably going to be faster if I just... Yeah. Mist is going to make this a lot easier. Oh, gosh. Sir, I'm going to ask you to stop doing that. Okay, thank you. Have some mist. Alright. That was easy. Yes, for those familiar with the game, that Ancient Wyvern in the randomizer has, I think, 10% of his normal HP total. Because normally he has way too much HP. And that is because in the base game, normally you do a plunging attack and kill him in one hit after going through a whole area, so you're not really supposed to kill him. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, let's start buffing strength, because I think that's what this scales off of. So HP in general is scaled based on where the boss shows up in the randomizer, but the Ancient Wyvern specifically is scaled down to like 10% of what it, of even that.
In good health. What needs smithing this?
Because normally that boss has so much HP, you just shouldn't fight him. Okay, so I think the halberd I have is actually a twinkling weapon, which means +5 is as high as the upgrade goes. So I believe this halberd is actually at max upgrade level. So we don't need to upgrade it anymore. But yeah, they very specifically scaled him down, because normally there's a whole area that you go through, navigate while it's breathing fire at you, and then do a plunging attack, which automatically one-shots it. They didn't want you to have to deal with that much HP. Because it would suck to kill that thing without the plunging attack. I've done it I'm pretty sure I killed that boss in my sorcery-only playthrough 1,000 years ago. And the only reason I managed to kill it is because Pestilent Mist deals percentage damage. So it will eventually kill anything, no matter how much HP it has. Because it scales up based on the boss's max HP. That was the thing. Okay, I was pretty sure. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I have no idea why I did. I'm trying to think what I would have gone to. What was I doing there? Why was I in the dragon den? Okay, so how do I fight this guy? Does anyone know? Okay, wait for him to attack. And then hit the arms, right? Okay, but it does help if you dodge. It also helps if you don't spam attack as much as you are. Me. Ow. Okay. Ooh. Really mistimed that dodge. And then mistimed the heal. In retrospect, I really should have asked chat how you do this fight before. Oh, there we go. Before I went in the fight, because I am struggling to even pretend I'm going to look at chat while fighting this guy. Put some mist down real quick. Okay. Okay, I think I've got it now. Ow. I'm glad that stomp doesn't actually deal damage. Come on. Ow. I dodged. Okay, that time I did not dodge. Don't get greedy, idiot. Oop. Got a little greedy. That's okay. The good thing is I'm very over level, but I'm taking a lot less damage. Hey, there we go. Whew. Spicy. Okay. Oh, it gave me garbage. Okay. And that's my and that's my tutorial on how to fight Yorm without the Storm Ruler. You just have to be as good as I am. Let's see. Ether. Phoenix down. Yeah, to be fair, I wasted a lot of healing items in the first half of that fight. By overcommitting to attacks I shouldn't have, so if I had to redo it, I would not have been that mad. This feels accessible to me. Yeah, just get hit 400 times. And you're fine. And this unlocks a whole lot of stuff for us to do. That is a little more level appropriate. Hello, sir. I regret to inform you I have a +5 weapon. And I found a grub. Thank you for the grub. You don't drop anything, do you? No, you do not. Okay. Yeah, now we're a little over-leveled. I feel like there's an item somewhere around here. Sir, no. Much like your friend, I am going to have to kill you. Everybody loves PvP in Dark Souls. Goodbye, sir. I think you do drop something. Great heavy soul arrow. Okay. We have a decent laser. That might end up being useful if we have any points in the game where we need to be doing some lasering. There usually are some. Ooh, that hit. Ow. Dealt way more damage than I thought it would. How are there still this many dogs here? Nope. Oh, okay. This guy does not stagger. Alright. So noted. Big axe dude does not stagger. I have learned a thing. What the? What? Sir? Where did you even come from? There was not a crab here last time. Oh gosh, I'm stuck in the tree. Okay. This is probably fine. God, now there's a... Oh, now I'm covered in bubbles, so I can't roll. Okay. Okay. Why? This stupid swamp is a nightmare. Hello, Alex. The rando's going great. There's even more dogs. How are there more dogs? There's already too many dogs in the normal game. How did they put more dogs? Shut up.
Who have no
I'm busy being murdered by dogs. Alright, Rock. Okay. Let's just rest up. Okay. Alright then. That went. Oh, and I'm gonna have to kill this dog every time. It's right outside the door. Hey guys, any chance I can, any chance you wanna let me... Did not want to aggro that many of them. Okay, okay, okay. Yep. I found a grub. And I'm dead. Okay. That's honestly exactly what I expected to happen there. Yeah, now I'm like almost certain we have as many grubs as we need. Now can I get my runes back, or have you put them... Yes, I can. Goodbye! Have fun... Have fun watching... Any chance you're passive mobs? Okay. Ow. Oh gosh. Yeah, so... We are in a graveyard full of... normally these would just be random nothing mobs. This is the worst part of the rando, so... There... Nope, okay. So if I start screaming at some point, it's because I'm not having a good time. Oh, cool. This is definitely... Ooh, plus 10 twin spears? That's fun. Nope, 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 we're not doing this. Sir? Oh, no. Sir, you appear to be in my way. I'm being shot. I'm being killed. I'm stuck. I think I just killed someone behind me by accident. I regret nothing. She's currently asleep in my lap, so I will feed her whenever she feels like getting up, but she doesn't seem that... This way. Doesn't seem that food needy. Oh, and there's more dogs. There's always more dogs. Ah, and a bone wheel. What the... Why? How did I roll bone wheel? Oh, lordy. Yeah, no, this area, imagine if this was an entire game. That is the Dark Souls 2 randomizer. Oh, dear. Okay. Hornet Ring, that could be something. Don't remember what it does, and I don't have time to think about it. The only thing that is helpful at this moment is that I'm dead. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be a time. That's gonna be a time that we're having. For a bit, in fact. But I can go the short route, because I don't need to get the items anymore. No. No, no, no. Alright, alright. We just need to go the fast way. And we only need to get through that area once. Ow. Oh, there's two. Oh gosh. Nope. Kill that dog, because it's fast. Okay. Bone wheel. Okay. Okay, we just have to... We just have to get all the items. Soul Totem. Geo Rock. Crossroad Stag. Where are my runes? Where did I leave my runes? I left them right here. Okay. Ah! No. No! Well, apparently they put the worst enemies in the game in the swamp and right here, right now, in this moment. Trash accessory. I just need... I can just get the shortcut, and we're good. Okay, we never have to do that run again. Because this shortcut will lead us back to the bonfire. So we're all Gucci. And I should actually explore down here, because there are items down here I can pick up. Alright. See, that wasn't so bad. Soul Totem. Ooh, crab. Well, I do have to kill this crab. It apparently didn't want to fight. Ring of Sacrifice is fine. Okay. A shield that's not very good. There's a lot of drops down here that I can grab. Huh. I wonder why those crystals aren't making any noise. Oh, hi. Give me your goodies. Titanite scale. Nice. Hollowness seal, more garbage. Whee. Don't die. I'm doing my best, Keys. This whole area of the rando has decided to be filled with violence. And not really filled with any checks that are that helpful. Hello, Mr. Movies. Where are all the enemies that are normally down here? Oh, found them. Ow. Not enough, do better. To be fair, I did get really lucky with this halberd. Because it's a maxed out halberd that I just sort of found. Let that guy explode. You're struggling. We had some very enemy heavy experiences getting through this. How goes the shenanigans? Mostly pretty good. We're definitely having fun. I think we're still almost BK'd in Hollow Knight. Actually, what time is it? 8:14. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pop back. I'm gonna grab this item. I am going to pop back to Firelink. I am going to level up. Then I'm going to go feed my cat who has woken up because I said the word food. And it attracted her attention. And then we're going to pop over to Hollow Knight and see... see if any of the items we've gotten have done anything for our progression there. And if they have, we'll play around a little bit there. And if they have not, we'll do something else. Maybe hop over to 12, maybe hop back over here. We'll find out. But anyway, I will be back in just a few minutes. Behave, chat, while I'm gone. Alright, I have returned. In bed after a long day. That's good. Oh, Keys, since you weren't here, you did miss. We did get one of the magic swords from in FF12, so we actually are only one item away from go mode in FF12. We just need a second systems access key. It was in a random chest in the Cedar Uplands, so alright. Right, I have to use the mouse on the screen. Alright. What do I have? I don't remember. Oh, I have Unbreakable Heart. Nice. Heck yeah. What do I have? I have 14 grub, so I can definitely pop up there. I don't really have anything else. It might sound like too much of a hater. No, it's fine. Okay, we did already have access to Queen Station, so we are really limited on checks. But let's go hop down to get the grub check. Whee! Cause I genuinely don't remember what this even is. I did get up there, and I saw what it was, and I don't remember. Ow. Rude. Alright. Other than, I know we'll get a lot of money. Antidote. An Erogamote. Oh, the Soul Ward key. I think that's what it was. Right. Wait, doesn't the Soul Ward key, is that what you need to get access to the Soken Cave Palace? And fight the Mandragoras? Am I remembering that correctly? Because if so, we've already gotten the orange crystal in the Cedar Uplands. So we can theoretically access Arcades now. Okay, yeah, I thought it was. We knew that was there already. I just hadn't gotten it yet because I didn't have enough grubs. Okay. Yeah, we're so Limited in checks. What is this? I want to know what this is. I'm gonna go find out. Yeah, we already have the age-worn key. We've had that for a bit. I think. I think that was one we got fairly early. Maybe I'm confusing them. But yeah, so that unlocks 2 additional bosses, the dungeon, and then old and new Arcades. Aw. Bounce, bounce. I'm just bouncing. No thank you. And no thank you. So I need to head down and then to the right. I mean, it's possible. I might need to kill Hellworm. Okay, and then it's up and to the left. I set them pretty aggressive. I set all of the settings pretty aggressive for the Archipelago. For all of the games, specifically because I didn't want any of them to be especially easy. So that's garbage. Okay. Why can't I head down? Oh, I can't head down because I don't have Descending Dark, and I can't head right because I don't have the lantern. That's right. So, yeah, so I have no idea. I'm pretty sure any check could be on anything. That's why I'm very happy that the last check we need in FF12 is, oh, I can't head down. That's right. I'm really glad the last check we need in FF12 is a systems access key, because at least with systems access keys, oh, I forgot I can attack up. There are 2 more I can find, and I only need 1 of them. So there's there is some redundancy there. What am I trying to get to? I guess I really just need to get to a bench so I can warp somewhere. Ow. I mean, it is possible. I can't get that item? Oh, I guess I'd have to pogo to get that item. I could get that item. I can get that. I just need to reset the enemy spawn there. Ba-ba-ba. Besides, those enemies have so much health, I can pogo on them all day. Eh, eh. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Well, one way or another, we're gonna get there. Okay. Alright. Point. That's right, don't do that. Oh, okay. All right. Maybe I'll just aim for something the randomizer thinks I can actually get. Because knowing my luck, it's just going to keep happening where that stupid bug is going to die to random explosions every time. And I just need to go up and to the right. Is a, yeah, whatever. Alright. So what's gonna be something we're gonna hunt for? You know what? Let's get this. I just held on it like I could warp directly to the check. Losing my mind. Yeah. There is very much a hunting for a needle in a haystack vibe, sometimes with the end of randomizers. To be fair, FF12 also has hints, and I have unlocked some via getting some items. So if it really starts to become incredibly hunt and peck and not know where I'm supposed to go, I can, in theory, hint the last items. The last item I need if we really don't get it. I don't want to do that, but depending on how the rando is feeling, there may come a point where that is just the correct decision. I wonder where that's... Oh, that's right. I can't dash to the right. Wait. Surely I can just believe in myself and get this item, right? That's if the hints are useful. That is also true. I don't know exactly how the hints in FF12 works, because I think I literally never unlocked any in the prior rando. Cool, garbage. Thanks for that. So I don't really know how useful they are. Nope, nope, nope. Hitting the jump at the wrong time. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't need to go up this high. I need to go over here. Okay. So, there we go. Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Because I don't actually have... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fall down here. Because I don't have all the dashes you would normally have here. I wish I had not started charging this sword attack. Okay. There we go. Oh, I actually have left stash. It's somewhere in the Archipelago. Okay, just wait for your health to regen. These do deal 2 damage when they explode, which is not ideal. Ugh. But I don't actually have to make it that much further. Okay. Careful. Careful. Sir. Jellyfish, I desperately need you to move. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Sword of the Order. That's the last character recruitment. So I could go recruit Penelo. Heck yeah. Turns out I was correct to come here. Bye, Keys. Thank you for showing up, though. I needed you here so I could find a good item. Okay. Let's see. I think the least lethal path. Well, and the thing with ooh, I think I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I have no idea where the enemies are. Okay, I'm good. The thing with recruiting new characters is they also bring with them a lot of a bunch of random item checks. So it is also entirely possible that getting Penelo gets a bunch of other items. Aw, but Keys, you're my good luck charm. Every time you show up... I'm just gonna buy these just so I have them. I don't think I'm gonna use them, but yeah, every time you show up, I just get really good items. And that's... What is this? Oh, I can access Dirtmouth Stag. Do I have to stag there? I know that's the problem. Yeah, they can bring key items. There's no real restrictions on what items they... Keys, thank you for showing up. You showed up and I got the system's access key. That's it. We're done with FF12. I can finish it at any time. What time is it? I am gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait and do that next week. Because we still have to go through the entire... We can now reach the Pharos and the Ridorana Cataract. But I have to do all of that and beat Sid to get the final check. So I'm gonna save that for next Sunday. And hopefully that just starts, you know, a domino effect of all of the games getting completed. Yeah. Yeah, Keys, you get to be thanked every time, because every time you show up, I just get the best items. Oh, yeah. Oh, but you know what? I'm gonna see what other checks we can get here in Hollow Knight, but we will pop back over to FF12 before I wrap today, because I want to get Pinello and see what check she comes with. Because I would like to know that in case it gives us anything useful. So we're sort of ready to go. Oh, garbage. So that way we're ready to dive into the Ridorana Cataract and the Pharos. Yeah, I'm very curious how many checks it's going to release. I assume it's going to be a lot. Because there is a lot of FF12. Like, we didn't even reach, we didn't do the Giza Plains Wet, or any area south of the Giza Plains at all. We just didn't reach them. And I mean, technically we can access them now, because I have the second system's access key, but I don't need to. Yes, rare game trophies are checked. We never got the clan primer. And I know I set all of those to be potential drops. Yeah, I'm very curious where a lot of the items are, but hey, what are you gonna do? The game told us next stream is it for FF12. Yeah, it's... what's going to happen is I'm going to beat FF12, and then I'm going to load up DS3, and then we're going to sit there for like an hour and a half while it goes through every single DS3 check it needs to give out, one by one, because that's the way DS3 accepts checks. That is what's going to happen. Which is going to be very funny. Yeah, I'm hoping we get a lot for Hollow Knight as well, because it is the one we have the least items for. Now, in theory, I'm supposed to be able to get this check, but I don't actually... Can you? Crystal Dash, please? Thank you. But I don't actually know how we're supposed to get this. I think I came over here, tried to get this check, and could not. Yeah, all because Keys was here for 5 minutes. Seriously, how would you possibly... How would you get over there? Because I can't... Oh, there's some way for me to get in here. This is what I need to do. So I can't get... It's like there's no way for me to get... Because I think I just slam into this wall. And there's no way for me to possibly get high enough to grab the... Well... What the... What? What? Chad, how am I up here? What? What? Alright. So, my guess is that when I went over here and clung to the left half of this wall, Hollow Knight got confused and set my safe position as being up there instead of over here. So when I got hit, it teleported me over here. That does mean I have to bench warp when I'm not at a bench, because I actually now can't get back up. So, sorry, chat. I am gonna have to cheat one more time and do another bench warp while not being at a bench, because I literally can't do anything about that. So apparently that's how you get through that. This is all part of the same tutorial, by the way. So, thank you for tuning out. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you're learning how to do a rando with Zephyrost_gaming. Okay, so I can definitely head left. Okay, well, that was just stupid. I can swim through acid. I don't need to jump into the spikes. Yeah, because allegedly I can get some checks over here. But I really don't know how I would, because isn't this, like, shadow blocked or something? I thought there was a... Ow. I thought there was a gate here that you can't get through until you get Shade Cloak. Maybe I'm just wrong. Okay, so I don't want to head up here. I want to head... I want to head over here and just get hit by every enemy I can find. Yeah, well, normally you can't get soft lock there because you can jump on left and right walls. Because I'm pretty sure you just can't get to that area until you have... Mantis Claw. And if you have both halves of the Mantis Claw, you could get up. I just got stuck because I only have one half. At least I think so. It's possible that it warps that way because the game is confused, because if you've made it there, there's no reason you wouldn't also make it up. Let me just... Oh, gosh. I need to remember to use magic more, because I can't heal, so... There's no reason to hold on to my soul. Yeah. Yeah, the randomizers I've done have never been meaner to anyone. They're always meaner to keys than they are to me. Alright. No, you're nothing. Hi, Cornifer. What you got for me? Yeah, I'll buy a large Titanite shard. I'm probably just going to use the halberd forever, but... And it's already fully upgraded, but in case I want to try something else out. Okay, so I need to head down and to the right. And then I can't do that. Oh, that's right. There's actually a, there's a switch, as I recall correctly. Although I don't I don't think there's any way for me to get to that switch. In fact, I think I'm soft locked. Because I don't think there's any way for me to get... Yeah, I don't think I can get... I don't think I can get any further. Because I only have 1/2 of dash. And you can't pogo off the vines. But I also can't get back up. So I'm really just finding all the places where my particular moveset can get me into a place, but not out of said place. So I do once more have to warp. Again, not what I want to do, but I have no real options. And I think we got kind of stuck, like we weren't sure how to progress here. So let's take a look one more time up here. Yeah, it's one of the funny things that happens when you split dash and claw and crystal dash. Is it's actually very easy to get into a place via dashing to the left and not being able to get out of it because you cannot dash to the right. And you cannot move forward because you need to be able to dash in both directions. Let me beat you up. So in this game, the movement abilities... so normally you get Mothwing Cloak, which lets you do this dash. In the base game, you just are able to do that in both directions. But one of the funnier randomizer settings lets you divide it up. So the ability to dash in different directions are separate checks. So I can't dash to the right. It's like I can cling to walls on the right side. I cannot do that on the left. And I can charge up this crystal dash to the left, but not to the right. So it's just, it is a funny thing with the randomizer. And how it divides up checks sometimes. Which I very much signed on for and I think is very funny, which is why I did it. It makes progression very, very interesting. Because you get in very weird situations that you would not in the base game. Okay, and that's right. I can get over here, but I cannot hit that switch. Yeah, like there are so many checks I can't get because I only have 1/2 of claw, which is the ability to cling to walls. Because normally you would have so much more mobility. No? Okay, no, I didn't think that would do anything. I can allegedly get up here, but I genuinely don't have the foggiest idea how. Is it just that? Did it expect me to do that? It might have expected me... Oh, I need to... Oh, okay. It was just I needed to do that. I didn't think pogos were considered part of logic, though. That's weird. Although I don't know that that has actually unlocked anything for progression, because I think... I still can't jump this high. I have fallen. I don't think that actually does anything for me. How in the world would you get up there? Alright, chat, real... Because I can't head this way, right? Can I just head over here? Hold on. We're almost at the end of stream, so I'm going to do a quick bench warp to check something. before we pop back over to FF12 to wrap things up for the evening. Am I getting my entrances confused? Could I just head to the right here? Well, the problem is I can't get higher up. That is the way further up. But I may just be an idiot. For some reason, I thought this was locked. And I don't think it is. I think this is normally how you get over here. Yeah, no, I'm just stupid. So I think what happened was this area right here that my cursor's on is locked. And I think I got it confused with this area. And you can just walk through here. So that's why. So I can just be here and buy things. And that's fine. Alright, what you got for me, Cornifer? No, thanks. I'm not gonna spend 90 Geo to get 45 Geo. Okay, so yeah, I just got my maps confused. You can just walk there. And then there's this little gauntlet. Yeah. There's one more item I can get here. And it's up here. And it is a dispel mode. Hooray! Why would I not do that? You know, that's a good question. That's a weird way to just ask a friend for money. Yeah. Cornifer, if you need to borrow money, just let me know. Okay, so we have one. Looks like there are 7 checks we can get in Hollow Knight. Across the entirety of Hollow Knight's map, there are 7 checks I can get. That is wild. I don't think I have ever seen it that restricted, and I genuinely also don't know how. Because I've already determined I can't go through here. This is locked. I can't dash over here. And I'm sure I can't get through Deepness, because if I could, there'd be more checks down here. What else am I missing? I still need 2 more Dreamers and healing. I need 3 Dreamers to open the Black Egg Temple, where the final boss is, and then I need the ability to heal to actually beat the boss. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to recheck shops. What time is it? 10 minutes. Yeah, so we will pop over there at some point. We're gonna pop back over to FF12 real quick. Where is FF12? There's FF12. Oh, I never disconnected. Whoops. Forgot I'm supposed to disconnect FF12, or it just yells at me constantly. Okay, reconnect. And then load up FF12. Because we're gonna recruit Pinello and get our last character. Yeah, especially I should check Salubra, because her checks unlock as you get more charms. So there may have been checks I could not purchase that I can now purchase. Alright, High Potion, Aquaremote, a Sextant, an Aquaremote, Ether. Just gonna wait for all the items to come in. Soul Word Key, Sword of the Order, System Access Key, Dispel Mode. Alright, let's go recruit Pinello and see what she gives me. Keys just roots against me because the rando roots against them, so it's fair. Still can't believe we got the System's Access Key. That's so funny. No, it's down here. Hello. Looks like lab access card. So we got the lab access card to access Draclor, but looks like the rest of this was garbage. So nothing exciting there. Which isn't super surprising. Let's see here. We got like 10 minutes left. You know what? We might as well fly down to Osmone and see if there's anything interesting in the treasures down there. Since we've got a little bit of time before I wrap up stream. And maybe it'll be shiny items that'll help us in our, in next Sunday's venture to, you know, beat the game. Yeah, just a little victory lap, and then we'll have to see. I will be curious once we beat FF12 how much remains of the other games. Yeah, I went and grabbed Pinello. I just need to turn the Sword of the Old Order into the guy in Lowtown. Oh, I'm just gonna go. I'm certainly not gonna grind exceptionally. I think with the equipment we have, I don't really need to. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it with the party we have now. I will probably give Pinello licenses so she can contribute. Oh, yeah. There's no cutscene to recruit the character in the rando. The cutscene gets skipped. No cutscenes in rando. Which, to be fair, even if there was a cutscene, I would have skipped it, but... Oh, I can do the Enceladus hunt while I'm here, too. Why not? I'm hilariously overleveled. Also, the difference between Balthier and Fran's health totals are very funny. Balthier has over 4,000. Fran, 1,800. Enchiladas. Now I want enchiladas. Wow, there are apparently no treasure chests in the Osmone Plains. I don't know where they put all the treasure chests, but they're not here. But so far, not a single area has had a single treasure chest. Hi, Encalados. I regret to inform you that Fran decided to cast Flare at you, which was kind of rude of her, I admit, but it was effective. Great combustion. Yeah, garbage. Well, the Flamestone plate ring might be good if I run into some fire damage. I don't think I've looked at my rings in DS3 today. And I've probably gotten some, so I should probably do that next time. But I think our big push for next stream... Seriously, not a single treasure chest in Osmone, apparently. There we go. There's some treasures here. Grub. But we don't need any more grubs. No, where are my treasure chests? Oh yeah, we're way over leveled for the hunt, for that hunt, and we're way over geared as well. Chad, I got right slash. I can attack in a second direction, or a third direction. Oh, everything's coming at me today. I'm one direction away from having my basic suite of attack directions. Someday I might even get the ability to heal. It is kind of funny because like getting these now doesn't even really matter because I'm just going to finish this game and unlock them all anyway, but it is funny. Right Slash doesn't really do that much for us because I do already have Great Slash, but it is convenient to be able to just, you know, attack in a direction instead of having to charge up. And then there should be one more treasure down here. These are mostly just for funsies. Alright, let's go check out Jahara. I don't even need to kill these things. Yeah, one thing I do want to check the shops, because they could actually sell items that are very useful for getting through the Ferris and Ritterana. Yeah, anything we find that is for a different game doesn't really matter, because we're going to unlock it next session, next stream anyway. But if I find something that is good for FF12, it might actually be very, very valuable. So, I mean, really, I could go for a better greatsword. Vaughn has the Defender, but there are better greatswords in the game, and I would appreciate some. King Fragment. Is that? I'm trying to remember. King Fragment might be one of the items that helps unlock True Ending for Hollow Knight. Because if we unlock True Ending, I will do it. It's just one more boss fight if I get the, if I get the requirements elsewhere. It's just one more boss fight. And the Radiant's isn't a hard fight. It's pretty fun. Oh, hey! Some better... The Makara... Better ninja swords, but they're elemental. Oh! I'm sorry. I should have been paying attention. They have the Ultima Blade here. You know, I was just asking... for a better greatsword. So thank you, game. I wasn't even paying attention, and I was like, oh, hey. Cool. All I have to do is ask. I mean, to be fair, we kind of did get that lucky in Dark Souls 3, because we got that Black Knight Halberd that's fully upgraded. I just need to get my stats high enough that the scaling is good, because it's already dealing really good damage. Alright. This'll probably also unlock some, yeah, stick around, I'll just finish the Archipelago now. No, that would take way too long. Let's see... Oh, ooh, Faith! Faith is fine, I guess. War God's Band... A Burning Bow and Gravaga... Meteorite and Serum... Aquara and the... Okay, nothing that exciting. Although I think I can sell... I think one of these might just unlock another bizarre recipe. No, it does not. Okay. Well, let's get the Ultima Blade. Oh, platinum helms. Okay, I should get two of these. We'll get a Carmagnole. Ooh, Hermes sandals. They just sell these here? Can't afford it, but that's pretty good. I don't really care about any of the... Oh, hey! Cool. Turns out they also have Bravery, Shock, and Firaga here. Nice. Let me sell this, because I'm not going to use it. Yeah, we'll buy Firaga as well. Okay, cool. We already have haste, so we have haste and bravery now. So that's pretty good. But yeah. Yeah, because I don't think I have Berserk, but I think, do I have, I might have Bacchus wine. I only have 2. Oh. Yeah, I don't really have a good way to inflict Berserk, because I don't think I have that spell. Let me check, though. I think Berserk's a time magic, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 1 for Sid and 1 for the Undying, and we'll be great. Oh, that's actually a good question. Do I have Berserker Bracers? Because if I have those, then... Oh, I have Berserker Bracers. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah, so I'll teach someone Bravery and Haste, and then I have Berserker Bracers, so I don't even care anymore. So maybe I won't be using the whole party, because apparently I just need Vaughn and some supports. Cool. Alright, well, next stream should start off very funny and very short. I'm probably going to spend some time between streams just spending all the LP. Just so I don't have to do that next time. But... So we'll be ready to finish FF12, and then we'll see what sort of progress we get in the other games. Because, you know, depending on how many of, like, the endgame checks we get for Hollow Knight and Dark Souls 3 for doing that, we might actually be able to finish this next week. It'll really depend. But regardless, thanks everybody for hanging out on the stream. Hope everybody had fun. Sorry to Keys for the pain that you have been forced to endure. But yeah, on Wednesday, we'll be continuing the New Threat FF7 playthrough that's going very well. We're nearing the end of that game, and it's been very fun, so tune to that if you're interested. We'll be resuming the Archipelago next Sunday at 6 p.m. But regardless, have a safe trip home, everybody.